Hello guys, what's up? It is your girl Shanika. How are you doing? Welcome back to my Love Talk show. So today I am going to provide you with some signs that would help you understand if a girl is using you. So before I go ahead and give you that information, I want you to subscribe to my channel, hit on the notification bell for all of the new video updates, leave a like and also a comment. Alright guys, I know that most of you has seen this type of thing has happened to you before. It doesn't matter if you're young, you're old, you're rich, you're poor. Once somebody decides on using you, there are certain things they're gonna do and you have to look out for it. We as women, we like to be public with people we consider attractive, people we consider to compliment us. And if we really do not see those qualities in you, however, we want to gain other things from you, then it's obvious we're going to stick around, but we're going to play you. So, when a girl is playing you and she doesn't really care about you, she would not want to be seen with you in public areas, especially in the day. So she would always try to go out with you around in the nighttime, somewhere around 9 o'clock or 12 p.m. in secret bars or in a hotel or something like that. She wouldn't be going out with you where her friends or her family and people who can recognize her see you guys together, because she doesn't want to have anything long term with you. Hence the reason why she is not comfortable with going out with you in a day. So you have to be very careful. She leads the relationship. She tells you when to call, when to come over, what to do. Basically everything is scripted. If she doesn't tell you that you can call her or you can text her, you can't. So you're feeling like you're in love with this girl. She's so beautiful. She's everything you've ever wanted. So you're flustered. You're not even recognizing that she is controlling you. However, everything she says goes. Even if you don't like it, you don't agree with it, you've never gone through this sort of thing before, because of the feelings you have for her, you may bypass these things and believe that she's just trying to protect you, and because she cares about you, that's why she's telling you these things, or even mislead it and think that she's a working person and she just wants to make sure she has time for you and fit you in her schedule. But all she is doing is making sure that she keeps you from her private life, because if you were to call her at certain times or anytime you wish, and if you were to show up at her doorstep anytime, you may disturb, you may cause problems in her life. Sometimes she has a whole other relationship besides whatever she is pretending to have with you. So you have to consider all of these things. You have to look at all of these options before you go ahead and let someone control your life like that, or give you all of these unnecessary boundaries. No woman would be happy dating a man and tell him when to call. We're happy when you call us. We want you to call us as much as possible. We will be happy for surprise visits every once in a while with some flowers, some wine. You want to take us on a nice dinner. That's what we really want. And very rare you would find a girl saying that, oh, I don't want him coming over to my house, I don't want him calling me, I don't want him texting me out of the blue. This is the time I need you to call me, this is the time I need you to text me. I mean, come on. Maybe she's a mom and she doesn't want her kids to know about you. I mean, that can explain certain things. But if she's a normal girl, single girl, or looking for a relationship as she claimed, then you shouldn't be in the dark. You shouldn't feel like everything is scheduled, everything is upon her time, and whatever she says goes. That's not how it's supposed to be. That's a big red flag that this girl is using you. You've never met anyone in her circle. You've never met her best friends. You've never met her cousin. You've never met any one of her family members. That is a really, really big red flag, because Normally when a woman cares about a guy, or she starts dating someone and she feels like he's the one, or he's making her feel special, as long as you really mean something to a woman, she is going to tell her family about you. Even if they haven't met you before, she's going to start to tell you things about her family, show you pictures. This is my mom, this is my dad, they live in so, this is my cousin, hey, this is my best friend. You're at least going to hear them calling her on the phone, and when she's communicating with them over the phone or over Facebook or Skype, she's going to introduce you to the conversation every once in a while so that you can get to know the people in her circle. If she's secretive about everything and she doesn't want you to get to know anyone in her family, none of her friends or anything like that, that is a really big red flag. That means she doesn't want anyone to know about whatever it is you guys have. So in case you want to see her on the street and say, oh, this is my girlfriend, there's no proof of that, because nobody has ever heard her talk about you. Nobody has ever seen her bring you home. Nobody has ever seen your picture. So it's like you're a complete stranger to her. And I mean, that's what you're settling for right now. So you have to be very careful and look at all of these signs. I'm not saying that she should just run out and, let you know everyone in her family within 2 weeks. But as time goes by, you're going to be greeted by her family members. You're going to bounce up on them sometimes, and if you're not bouncing up on them no time, she's always coming to you, or those sort of stuff. You don't know where she's living, all this sort of stuff. These are all red flags. This girl does not want you to find her. She always wants to find you whenever it is convenient for her. These type of women are very, very smart. So she would go shopping with you, or she would go out with you to a bar or to a clothing place, a clothing area, and she would say, wow, this bag is extremely beautiful, it's so cute. But she would never ask you to buy the bag. But the way she spoke about the bag, she's signaling you to buy it. So you find yourself buying her a lot of things, a lot of stuff, even when you didn't want to buy it, because you feel the need to satisfy her urgencies. You feel the need to satisfy her as an individual. You want to make her look beautiful. You want to make her look and feel happy. So you always tend to buy those things that she keep on talking about, not knowing that she is basically getting you to do all of these things without directly saying, give me money, I need money, give me this bag, I need this bag. If she needs some money, she would just say, oh my, oh, do you know that, oh my, let me see what she could say. Oh, I have to pay my bill, it's $200. Oh, it's so hard for me to go all back to my teller. It's all in Grenville. You know what? They may cut off my light today, but maybe I'll go do that later on, because my teller card just is not working. I forgot the PIN number. All of this stuff, so you can say, don't worry honey, I'll take care of it. All of these things are just tricks up her sleeve to get you to spend all the money that you have on her, on her kids, on whatever it is, on her shoes, on her makeup. Sometimes you never feel happy. That's just the honest truth. The honest truth. She says she loves you. Always tells you she loves you. But she could never really prove it. You're not convinced that she loves you until she tells you that she loves you. She's going out of the way to tell you that she loves you, but she is not proving herself. She's not proving it to you. You have no commitment from this girl. She doesn't do the things that a normal girlfriend does. It's just a part-time thing for her. It's not like, I mean, you know when somebody cares about you. You really know when somebody cares about you. You feel the genuineness about them, You feel it. You can see it through their actions. But the way she's acting is like, do you love me? Do you love what I can give you? Do you love the fact that I may be rich, or I may have things that you can get? Do you like my swag? What is it you say you're in love with? Because if I don't have these things, would you even stick around? You have to think about those things. And if you're feeling like this is a type of girl that will not be around if hardship was to come, then you're actually dating the wrong woman, and you can get yourself all messed up. Your heart can be broken, and I'm trying to protect you from that. She is very, very sexual towards you when it is convenient to her. So she would come along, being all sexy, dancing, prancing, strip dancing, doing all the things that you like, until she gets you in the bed. You do it for how long? And if you want to go one round more, she's like, no, no, I had enough. I'm going to bed right now and I'm tired. Oh, babe, let's just do this one more time. No, I said no. I'm tired and I can't go through this. So everything just goes her way. Even if you initiated it, as long as she is not in the mood and she's not ready and she's not feeling good, nothing goes down. Nothing goes down. There's nothing that you can do or say to get her to actually do these things without her being ready, or without the time being right and the mood being right. I mean, who does that? Every woman, some people may be tired, and sometimes when you want to do it, they don't want to do it. But that doesn't mean that every time you guys, or you try to get her to do this thing, she's going to say no. I mean, come on. This is crazy. Who doesn't like a surprise? Who doesn't like a kiss on the cheek, to start something? And if every time you try to be lovey-dovey or intimate with her, she's like, no, I don't want to do this, it's because she really genuinely doesn't care about you, to be honest. Because if you really care about someone or you really love them, you're going to do things that's going to make them feel happy. I'm not saying you're going to sacrifice your heart and your soul and you're going to be a sex addict and all this sort of stuff, and you're going to be doing things that they do in 50 Shades of Grey. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, if she realizes he wants to make love to her, she's going to want to make love to you because she cares about you. I mean, there's once in a while you can tell she's tired and she really can't make it. But overall, she should be able to, get this thing going on. But if it's only when she wants it, it's never when you want it, because I don't want it, so whatever, go watch a movie, go have a bear. So you're never feeling fulfilled anytime there's something wrong there. You should definitely check yourself and see what's going on, because this girl doesn't love you, Poppy. She doesn't love you. That's true. She doesn't love you at all. She don't love you, nigga. She don't. But there are other women who does and who will if you give them the chance. Alright? You have to ask permission to do everything with her. And that goes back to intimacy. You have to ask permission to, okay, I understand that people's body belongs to them, right? You're not going to just do all kind of stuff to someone's body. I understand that. But you have to ask her to give her a kiss. You have to ask her to give her a hug. To cuddle, you have to ask. It's like everything you have to ask permission. Mom, can I have a hug? Mom, can I have a kiss? I mean, every single thing you have to ask her to cook something for you, to make some breakfast for you, maybe to give you a massage. I can understand a massage because she may not know that you want one, but to cook little things for you, maybe just breakfast and those sort of things, help you do certain things, shouldn't be that difficult whereby you have to ask every single time. You have to ask her to do everything. What is she there for? Can't she see that there are certain things you need? If she just doesn't care, she goes about doing anything that she wants, and every time you want something you have to ask her for it, she's really not genuine. She doesn't care about you. She acts self-centered or selfish, or she genuinely sees you like no one. She doesn't care about you. This is the type of girl who gives you a lot of rules when it comes to being with her, what you have to do, what you can't do, and all those sorts of stuff. But when it comes to you, she has no rules. She can do whatever she wants to do. Meaning, like I said, you can't just call, you can't just show up, you cannot just make love when you want to, you know, you can't just take her out anytime during the day and all these sorts of stuff. But she can show up, she can make love to you whenever she wants, she can take your phone and search it, and you can't get to do that. And that, my friend, is control. That is high class control. And if you're in a relationship like that, you need to get out, or you need to figure a way to make this girl act different, because that is not a healthy relationship. This relationship can be abusive. That's how I see it, because you're kind of like a slave, right? Everything she wants, she gets. But whatever you want to do, you can't. And you have to follow the rules that the master laid down. And it shouldn't be like that. You know, you both should feel comfortable. You both should set rules for your relationship and follow them, because they should be equal rules, rules that makes you both feel comfortable and happy. And if that's not the case, then this relationship is not right for you. It's really not right for you. She lies about simple things. She lies about her head hurting. She lies about where she was 5 minutes ago. She lies about taking off her phone. She lies about texting. She lies about her real name. It's like every time you keep catching her in a lie, and I mean simple things. People lie to cover up certain things if they feel like it's going to hurt their relationship. But when you just lie about every single thing, I mean, come on, who does that? Everything, it's like she's an undercover cop or something. That's bad. That's really bad. And this relationship is not built on truth or trust, because you don't really know anything about this girl. Everything she's told you could be a lie if she's lying for simple things like that. And you could ultimately become a fool, or be played a fool, because sometimes you go around looking for this person with this name, describing them, and they're like, Shalika? I don't know. There's nobody named Shalika living here. I don't know who this girl is. And the girl is living in the Caribbean, and she told you she's from America. She is hard to find, but it's easy for her to find you. You don't know where she lives, or it's hard to figure out where she actually lives. You don't know if she lives with her mother, her cousin, her best friend. You don't know. She's never told you. She's never given you a correct location, but she can always find you. She can always find you. These type of girls, you have to be scared of them. Very, very scared of them, because they can really hurt you. So guys, these are all the tips I have for you. Make sure you go through them properly. Look through your relationship, see if you have any of these signs. You know, maybe if you have one or two, maybe you just have a girl that is a bit controlling, or you know, she really cares about you, so she's kind of jealous or stuck up. But if you have a lot of these, then you need to check your relationship. Talk to your girl. If you really love her, try to get her to change. If you have all of these, then there's a possibility that she doesn't love you. If she doesn't love you, and you know, and you want to continue the relationship because you guys had an agreement, then go right ahead. But if this is not what you want, then I can tell you to just leave and move on. Okay? So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a like and a comment in the comment section, and also hit on the notification bell for all of the other updates that I have. Peace out.